Here we have for sale our 2018 on a 68 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is a T30, meaning it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This is the T6, of course, which is the shape. This has got the 2-litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 brake horsepower in this particular van. And in this van, it is accompanied with a 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox. And this is the Edition model with a whole host of optional extras and of course some extra body styling as well, which we'd like to talk you through. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you some of the spec that you get on an Edition combi of this age, and I say we'll also talk you through the bits which have been added and optional extras from the factory. We'll also have a good look at the condition of this particular vehicle as well, seeing as it is currently available for sale, and talk you a bit through I say things like the service history and what we've done to it in preparation for sale as well. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with a glazed tailgate. What I mean by that is glazed meaning it's got a window, and a tailgate is one door which comes up like so, as opposed to barn doors, which are 2 opening doors on the back. Now the Edition has a couple of nice little added touches, and that includes these decals here on the back and also on the side of the van, which we'll show you in a bit more detail as we go around. But they're in a nice gloss black and have the little Edition emblem there as well. First thing then, which has been added to this particular vehicle, which I think is quite nice to see, this one has got the Detachable Tow Bar, and of course we have got the electrics under here. If we pull that up, we can see that we have got 7-pin electrics there as well. On the Edition then, you get a very similar spec to a Highline, but with a few extra bits as well. So of course you get a number of elements which are color coded. That includes the front and rear bumpers, all of the door handles around the vehicle, and usually the wing mirror caps, but as I say, black wing mirror caps on this particular example. Another thing which has been added here then is the rear spoiler, and that really accompanies a lot of the other sporty styling to the vehicle. And then if we look under here, we've also got a reversing camera which complements the rear parking sensors as well. In terms of condition then, on the rear of the vehicle, we can see there are a couple of little marks just here on top of the rear bumper as we go along. Nothing major, all just very minor little things. Little touching I can see just there as well to the left of the rear door handle, but otherwise looking in fantastic condition indeed. If we open up the rear tailgate, another thing to note on this one has got a power latching tailgate, and I'll be able to show you a bit more about what that means when we actually close the tailgate. In the back of the vehicle then, the usual combi floor, so it's a nice soft touch floor in the back of here, which you can, if you are going to crawl in there to get something on your knees, a lot more comfortable for you to do that. But a nice, easy to clean, soft touch floor, which I really, really like. You've got plenty of tie-down points in the back of the vehicle then, around here. And there's also 2 further forward as well, to of course tie any cargo down. And you can see that this van has been fully carpet lined here in the back. I believe this has been insulated as well when it was new. I say really good quality job on the carpet lining. Now these boxes here, there and there, that tells us that this vehicle has got twin electric side loading doors. We've got also the toolkit, which is located there, and if we look inside the rear tailgate, this is all lined as well as the headlining, and there are multiple spotlights there in the headlining as well. But very, very nice condition. What I meant with the power latching tailgate, and it's quite difficult to show on camera sometimes, but basically it's soft closure to the rear tailgate. So as we close the door there, you can just see that last sort of few millimeters, it sort of just sucks it in to its closed position. Looking then down the passenger side of the vehicle here, and I must say looking very, very straight and clean from this position. There's a bit of polish left on this panel just here, but looking very, very nice indeed. As I say, very straight, nothing really to show you there. There's a tiny little pin dent I can see just here. This vehicle is due to have a few little pin dents done by our paintless dent removal specialist, so by all means when you inquire, please ask us about that, because as I say, by the time that you call, those dents should be done. But it's a tiny little one there on the side loading door, and I say you do have twin electric side loading doors. So what you can do here There's three different ways that you can operate these. One is on the actual door itself, one is on the dashboard, and another is on the key. So that's all you need to do from the outside. Pull the handle and the door will open and do all the work for you. Inside then we can see that this one has not only got this lovely body styling and the carpet lining, but we've also got this lovely leather interior as well. So all of these seats have been completely professionally retrimmed. So we've got lovely black leather, black cross double stitching in the middle, and then a white contrasting stitching on the outside, and the white VW emblems embroidered there into each backrest. We've also then got a drop-down DVD player, which you can see is powered on at the moment there, so that could keep the children quiet. And there's also a couple of little other inputs there as well, which you may be able to utilize as well. Looking at the back of the front seats then, we can see that we've got plenty of storage there, but lovely condition here to the seat, it must be said. These are the other tie-down points which I mentioned, and then another nice extra on this vehicle is this one has got the 2+1 rear seating configuration. We've also got ISOFIX compatibility in the back, but what that 2+1 really means is that you can operate the 2-seat and the single seat totally independently of the other. So first thing to note, on the single seat you can pull that handle there, that allows you to flip the seat forward. If we pull on this little tab just here, and there's the same one for the double seat there, if you give that tab a pull, you can actually fold the seat down flat. And as I say, you can do exactly the same with the double seat as well. You can also completely remove these seats. So these are on quick release points here. So very, very quick and easy to remove those seats totally. And as I say, you can just remove the single one if you've got longer load lengths, or you can remove all of them if you want to, if you want the full practicality of a van. Opening side windows, of course, being a factory combi as well. If we open up the passenger door, then we can start to have a look inside the cab. Lovely condition here of the passenger door card, and a really nice feature on this particular model is that it has got cab carpet. So you don't get this on a standard combi, but cab carpet is a really nice feature. It gives it a much more car-like feel in the front of you. And then another thing which gives it a very car-like feel is that this one has got comfort dashboard as well, which I believe comes as standard on the Edition model, but doesn't come as standard on anything else, like a Highline or even a Sportline doesn't come as standard. So very, very nice to see the comfort dashboard. So you've got this brushed sort of aluminium finish underneath, and then a gloss grey upper part to the dashboard here. But it's not just the look, which I think is significantly improved over the standard dashboard, but there's also some extra practicality as well. So you've got this upper glove box here, which is nicely flocked, which is a really nice luxury feel to that. We've got the full book pack in there, and they've actually relocated the USB and AUX port, which is usually on the dashboard here, inside there, which I think is really, really nice, out of the way. But you also then get the full lower glove box as well, which again is flocked inside, and these are the keys then for the removable tow bar, and also the locking wheel nut is in there as well. And then in the center, little hatch just opening there, bit of handy storage and a 12-volt socket. You've got a couple of cup holders just there, and again some extra storage. And then down here, which I really like, there's a big bottle holder down there as well. So really nice practicality, and not just the visual improvement on top. Then again, another nice flock storage compartment up there on top as well, and so all that is part of the comfort dashboard package. Having a look then at the passenger seat here, so this one has got the single captain seats in the front. What that means is you've got exactly the same adjustability on the passenger side as you do on the driver's side. So you can use this wheel here to wind each of these armrests up or down, and you can really get yourself into a nice comfortable position. You've got height adjustability here on the passenger seat as well. Having a look at the leather on this one, there are a couple of little marks here just to the leather. I've noticed this. You can just about see that there in the reflections. They're not massively noticeable, but I have noticed that. Otherwise, looking very, very smart indeed. I really, really like the addition of leather in the van. When you're ready then to close the door, pull the handle, and you can walk away from it, and it'll do it all for you. As I say, you can actually do it on the key as well. Looking at some of the styling then, so we've got nice black sidebars. We've got these lovely 20-inch alloy wheels. These are sort of designed to look like the TTRS type alloy wheels. We've got a diamond cut finish, and a nice metallic grey insert there on the wheel as well. As I mentioned a bit earlier, we've got gloss black wing mirror covers, and on the Edition model you get a gloss black roof, so it really probably doesn't show particularly well in the camera just here, but it certainly complements the van very, very nicely that you've got the gloss black roof and you've got the roof bars there as well. Another really nice feature, and this van really is sort of fully loaded really, we've got lovely LED headlights, a fantastic extra or feature to have on any Transporter. The standard headlights aren't fantastic, so the LED headlights are a really, really nice feature to have. They also give you these lovely LED daytime running lights as well. This one has also got front parking sensors. Now you will notice there are a few stone chips and things to this front splitter here. This will be replaced before it leaves us, so that is that's been ordered and that will be replaced before it leaves us, so that will be nice and fresh. As I say, just a few stone chips, not quite up to our sort of standards there, so as I say, we will have that replaced for a brand new one before it goes. Front fog lights as well, and having a look here at the bonnet, again a couple of stone chips to the bonnet, but nothing serious there, all looking very good indeed. Being that it has got the factory LED headlights, you also get headlight washers as well. Looking then down the driver's side, and these are just a couple of other little pin dents which will be getting sorted just here at the back. You can just about see that there, where my finger is, pin dent just there, and a very small one just here as well. So they will be sorted by our paintless dent removal specialist before this vehicle goes, as well as I say, as that front splitter, but otherwise looking absolutely lovely indeed. We have got evidence of service history with this vehicle, which is always of course nice to see, and this vehicle has been put right through our workshop for a full service, including timing belt and water pump replacement as well. Just to show you the door from the other side, give the handle a pull, twin side loading doors as well, so a combi usually just comes with one, so it's nice to see twin side loading doors, fantastic for a combi. If we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab here. So looking at the steering wheel, we've got a lovely leather multi-functioning steering wheel. On the left hand side then, you've got your cruise control settings and your volume for the radio, and on the right hand side you've got your onboard computer controls. You can also answer and hang up the phone just there as well. Tiny bit of wear to the steering wheels we often see on the leather just up here. I don't know if you can see that, but as a only minor, but say worth mentioning. Another optional extra then is that this one has got 4 full remote keys, and as I mentioned, you can operate the side loading doors on the remote keys just there. Electric windows, electric heated folding mirrors, and say looking at the carpet in the front here, absolutely fantastic, lovely condition there of the step and the entrance way into the van. And looking at the driver's seat, no excessive wear to the driver's seat, clearly has been very well looked after by its previous owner. I believe this to be a basically used by a director of a company from new, so it's basically used as a car more so than a van. Looking then into the front of the vehicle, and I say this is the sort of view that you get as a driver. So looking at the mileage then, 68,378 miles. You can see the vehicle is running there. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. Looking at the screen in the middle then, and this one has got the lovely Discover Media Nav screen, which wouldn't come as standard on a normal combi. So you can see here that we have got our parking sensor displays. We put the vehicle into reverse, that gives you your reverse camera display just there. I have got my phone plugged in to the USB point in the upper glove box there, because this vehicle has also got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an absolutely fantastic system to have. You can of course use things like your Apple Maps, you can listen to your podcasts, music, everything through that. This vehicle has also got the factory VW sat-nav as well, and then if we go onto this page just here, you can see that we have got DAB radio just there. Looking at some of the features then in the middle, we've got heated windscreen, we've got heated front seats again, which wouldn't come as standard, air conditioning, and then these are your controls there for the doors as well, so you can close the door. I can just hear that closing behind me there. You can turn the system off as well, so if you've got children in the back and they have maybe a habit of trying to get out on the motorway, you can turn that system off as well for some safety. 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, probably the smoothest gearbox, I would say, in any commercial vehicle. So just to summarise then, 2018 on a 68 plate Volkswagen Transporter T6. This is the T30 model, meaning it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight, 2-litre TDI Euro 6 diesel engine producing 150 brake horsepower. It's the short wheelbase edition combi, a fantastic list of extras which are really too long to go through again, but by all means go back and watch any part of the video, or head over to our website for the full advert to see the description. As I say, we have got evidence of a previous service being done on this vehicle, and it's also been right through our workshop as well. Full service, all the filters, including rear brake pads, and also the new timing belt and water pump kit as well. Absolutely fantastic condition. A couple of little minor bits which will be sorted before it leaves, but other than that, a couple of stone chips and touch-ins and things like that, but really a lovely, lovely van with a beautiful spec and of course the lovely colour indium grey. If you'd like to see that full advert, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk, which is listed here. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We will also take cars or vans in part exchange. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and we can arrange finance at very competitive rates. Thank you very much for watching.